Andaranatishan.
Who are you talking to?
Both at the same time?
They're not.
Oh,
next
they're not.
They're
Okay.
next to each other, but they're not next to each other.
Okay, the guy.
Yeah, like she's back at her tent and he's in front of the tent, right?
Okay, yeah.
And what's the word? The word for friend.
Letholin or Letholin?
It was right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Elves are weird.
It's okay. So he says the word for friend.
Yeah, he's like, friend, no, come. And he goes, very rare that we see one of our fellows in a place like this. Come. And he awkwardly, like he's making a show of being kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Beckons you over. And he says, would you like to be an assistant for one of my tricks?
Can I?
He's like, perhaps the gentleman would like to also participate.
Go on, Acacius.
Do it. I have to keep my charge, so yes.
And Nick's just like, nudges you, just like, I have waited my life to see something like this.
I'll do it.
Like, Nick is grinning. He's just like, oh my god, this is going to be the best day of my life. This quaint little festival just got so much better. Because up till now, Nick, he's not really impressed. He's like, okay, this is cute, I guess. He's just like the big festivals and markets in Starkhaven.
Yeah.
So he's like, you okay?
And so
Backwater.
he pulls out a Ferelden coin, right? And he's showing it to you, and he's saying, you see the coin, and then it disappears, and it's in his next hand, right? And he's trying, it's sleight of hand. He's making the coin move about, and then he doesn't have it.
Witchcraft.
And he's like, and he looks at you, and he goes, oh, sir, there's something behind your ear, and he pulls that coin out, you know. And then he shuffles a deck of Wicked Grace cards, and he says, pick one.
The one third from the right.
He takes it, and he, shows his deck, and he does this, and he shuffles the deck, and he turns to you, and he says, pick a deck, pick a card. He's like, and he shuffles, and he goes, and basically, he holds a card, and that's your card, right? And he shuffles it, and he kind of like shuffles it, and in the end, he's able to, your card, right? And he says, would you like to see my sister perform?
Yes.
He introduces himself. I'm Oleg the Cloud. And he says, my sister, Dilza, she is a fine dancer, and I'm sure you'll appreciate it, and perhaps you could teach your friend there a little bit of culture.
He's not the
He's getting like the death stare.
And he does.
This uncultured human, right? Prince.
No, Oleg is not being rude to you at all.
Yeah. I'm sure you've noticed the rope around my waist is not very cultured.
He's like, I'm sure I could help you with that.
Yeah. She switches to Dalish. I've been taking a kidnap. I've been taking
Let's go see his sister.
This poor elf, you're putting all of this on his shoulders. He's there to perform and just have a good time.
Alright, and so,
Turns in coin.
are you all there with them watching the Dalish entertainers? Or
Unless Deirdre's going off elsewhere, then yeah.
She's stuck with you. So she's going wherever you're going.
Nick is just following. He's...
Then I guess they're following technically her because Acacius is just letting her roam around because he doesn't have any real desire to go see anything.
Well, there are chairs set up to watch her perform, like little benches, and so she comes out and she's dressed in very esoteric looking Dalish clothing, and she's quite beautiful. And when she speaks, it's like silk, right? And
Nick isn't really into elves that much. So.
And she smiles and she begins to tell about this particular dance she's about to do. It's a story. It's a dance that tells one of the Dalish legends. And it takes just a few minutes to tell the story, and everyone's kind of like, the Ferelden's around, they're like, whatever, but they want to watch the pretty elf dance.
Yeah.
So,
And Psyche's actually listening, like, yes, I know this story.
Is there a beer stand nearby?
not by the entertainers, there's back in the stalls. You can go if you want to, but she begins to dance. And so, you're with them watching the dance. If you're there with them, the stalls aren't far. It's not a big long trek. You can see them. You can go get a pint if you want.
I'll go.
If she'll go, he doesn't want to leave like Acacius alone with the mages though.
Okay.
So he'll probably wait until I walk back over there.
I'll go and get some for us.
That works.
Give me one.
it's only 10 in the morning, but I think we need to drink to
everyone
get through
is
this
drinking.
day.
Everyone is drinking.
Psyche?
Yeah. But this is like medieval beer, so it's not like
All right.
it's not like modern beer. It's
Deirdre?
it's beer only in the sense of it's cleaner than water.
Could I have some mead, please?
Okay.
Nick wants a beer.
So ales
Beer,
and
mead.
I'm getting that.
the riot ale. It's rare stuff.
Nick's like, why not?
Money.
You're the one that has the most.
Oh, that's true.
She's a shrewd businesswoman. Nick will hand over some coin.
Thank you.
That better not have been mine.
All
It's
right.
been a long day
I hand
already.
he has his in here. Deidre's over.
Okay, so how much gold do you guys?
I have 70 silver.
I have to pee while you guys are getting drinks. It's around the corner, right?
Yeah. Basically make a U-turn.
Oh, so that's 70 silver.
And how much is the ale, mead, and rye
Let's
thing?
see, I can find that for you. Hold on.
Because ale's just a few coppers, I think, if I remember correctly.
Lord.
Because that's how much it was when I bought the ale for Ogden for his gift.
Hold on, I'm working on finding it. Ale is a part of many words.
Of course. Do we definitely know that 100 pieces of silver is 1 gold?
Yeah, I think that's what we came up
Because
with.
I have 123 silvers, so I'll just change that to 1 gold.
Alright, sorry about that. Bladders. Who needs them?
I'll be right back too.
So you should have gone back at the farmhouse. God.
It'll be good when Charlie and I have our place and we'll have 2 bathrooms.
It's okay, I need to look
I
at
know,
the
just I don't have to worry if somebody's in there or not. Because
What?
Asia is really bad about like going in there and then just like
staying in there.
staying in there a long time, or just shutting the door so it looks like somebody's in there after she leaves. So I can never tell if someone's in the bathroom or not.
Yeah. No, I have the door open. It's available. Mine's set also.
Ale is 10 copper
Okay.
for a pint. Wine, which mead, that's fine. Oh, mead is a pint of mead is 15 copper, and a bottle of cheap wine is 20 copper. So,
Okay. I need like a napkin or something with my sheet.
the paper towels are in the kitchen.
There's napkins like right here.
Oh,
And I have absolutely no desire to get up, but I will anyway.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Cool. That way we can use it to wipe our sheets off. Alright, so yeah, Nick's just gonna get an ale.
all right.
He'll hand money over for Deidre, but it's coming out of her coin purse.
Okay. Ale is 10 copper a pint. Mead is 15.
Okay.
Okay, so the special ale is also going to be just 10?
Yeah, I'm just going, because it's what they drink here. So it's rare everywhere else, but not really here.
Yeah, it's just
How
a
many
local.
coppers to a silver?
I think it's 100. Is that right?
That's what we came up with the last time, yeah.
Yeah. We just don't know about anything beyond
forgot to add
gold.
my jar.
Oh, which color did I
So
have?
10.
Oh, never mind. Give me those.
So 10 coppers to 1 silver.
Okay, I can't get that off.
So 90. I'll get an ale for
Can
myself.
I have a one of the expo markers?
No.
No, you can't.
Oh,
No.
why are you so mean?
I almost
you
forgot
met
to
me?
add my jar of jam.
We'll go jam. So I go get the ale, mead, and 2 ales, 1 mead, and 1 whatever that's called.
It's meat and ale. That's all you're getting.
She asked for a specific type.
It's the same. It's the only kind of ale they have. It's rye out. Rye ale.
So 10.
Yes. It's all the same.
So 3 ales, 1 mead.
I guess you don't want anything.
And Psyche
Nope.
doesn't want anything.
Psyche's paying attention to the Dalish people.
Ew, we ain't staying there that long.
I hate you.
So I go.
Dude, none of you. You have a bow. Are you carrying it?
Yes.
I have my bow
You let.
and dagger.
You have a bow. You letting her carry her bow?
No.
So you're carrying her bow.
Cool, I have my own pack mule.
You do?
This is so not, yes.
You can hold my shield if you'd like.
Doesn't it weigh the same amount as me?
Well, Nick is in armor. He's got a sword and a shield.
And you don't have a staff or anything?
No, she was kidnapped. She didn't get to take.
She doesn't
her
have
staff
any of
back.
her stuff. She pretty much has the clothes on her back.
I have a staff because I have to get one, but I'm gonna have to pick one up.
Yeah, I've picked one bow and arrow up off of a dead body since
I had my
it was
own.
taken.
No. I have a staff on my sheet, but as of right now, she does not have one.
That being said, have we stopped and gotten her some additional traveling clothes, or she just?
I would assume you would make sure she wasn't.
Because Nick would make sure she, like, he wouldn't give her time to pack, but he would buy her something to change into, because otherwise she's gonna stink. And if he has to be around you, you
Well,
don't.
you
he doesn't
guys
want
wash every so often though. Like,
Yeah, but the clothes.
the clothes, yeah.
Yeah.
you do that too.
But then you have to put on sopping wet clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or sit there for hours naked.
And,
what we do.
And you know, who wants
Yeah,
to
but
wear the
she's
same
from-
small clothes all the time?
Yeah. So Nick probably bought you some clothes in the first town after kidnapping you, but.
Which would be
Or
which
he-
would have been Redcliffe
I mean, it's possible he may have given you like a few minutes to gather some clothes in a bag, but
at Sword Point.
pretty much. Right, gather what you need. We're going. And if she wouldn't, then he'd start throwing them in the bag. Nick rummaging through her small clothes.
They're not sexy small clothes. They're just small clothes.
Like granny small clothes.
They're basics.
They did the job.
Yeah.
Nick probably has fancy shit on, okay?
Yeah, no doubt.
Freaking like
Fucking
embroidery.
Tevinter
Tevinter. Oh, his family are
I will be
Tevinter,
right back.
like they're tradesmen from Tevinter
Mhm.
who set up shop in the marches. So yeah, definitely Tevinter silk, and I think they're probably spike traders primarily, but Tevinter imports.
Mhm.
That's where all his money comes from, is Tevinter imports.
I imported something from Tevinter.
Oh God.
No, that's me saying it out of character, but yeah. Because she would never own up to that, especially with Acacius being right there. We've discussed blood magic in this group. It didn't end well, remember? So she keeps her mouth shut. That's how you stay alive.
I'm waiting for her to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Nick has all sorts of fancy clothes on. Like my fair garb, basically Nick's traveling clothes.
Yeah, I know. Psyche, which
This is
is...
such a pawns. You're traveling in the mud. Why are you wearing that nice stuff?
It's probably not like exactly that. Like it was probably like that at one point, but it's not kind of beat up.
It's worn.
It's the stuff that's been graduated to, the stuff I wear on the road.
Yeah, exactly. Probably not in the bright turquoise peacock pants. It's probably wearing something more practical, like just woolen trousers, but. And silk shirts and whatnot. That's what I need to find is a teal shirt. I discovered by the season.
You can find that.
So Ophelia's.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna look at.
Yeah, I want to go to Ophelia's also. I need a shirt for Psyche. That's not a t-shirt. That's not an actual t-shirt.
I
There's
don't
one
think I
we
would
can do.
find
You can get
much
that
wear
way
for
for the
mine, 'cause
20th of May.
Yeah, we need to get you like a nude
I
leotard.
don't know yet. I've
we can
asked off for the
paint.
20th, but they haven't told me anything about whether or not I've got a flight
Okay.
to the wedding.
Gotcha.
So as of right now,
Because I just want to know in advance because I might put some money aside so
Is
that it's that weekend. It's that because that way I can see if somebody else wants to go with me that weekend if you can.
I can go with you.
Yeah.
As long
Which
as I'm not
weekend?
working.
May 20th.
May 20th.
I can go with
Okay.
you.
Yeah, because that way if it's somebody like John or one of those who may not have the money to buy a ticket, I can set a little aside because I want to go to the fair, but I don't want to go by myself.
A friend of mine is getting married that weekend, and I was invited to New Jersey. And they said they'll buy me a plane ticket, but I haven't heard yet, so I really don't know.
But yeah,
Okay.
I can go with you because I have
Okay.
nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean we have months.
And I'm done with school.
That was my thing. Is like so long as I know in advance enough to get another friend to go with me, I don't care.
Yeah, I can probably start going to fair after work is done, because if you guys go on Saturdays,
Yeah,
as long
on
as
Saturday.
that's not my rotating weekend, I can do it.
Okay.
because
I mean, you can go to a fair with me anytime during the season.
Yeah.
But that one particular weekend, I'd be going myself. So.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, so Dielza finishes her dance, and she thanks you. Some of some of the people watching put coin in her hat, so to speak.
the 29th.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and
that's for Saturdays. I can go
I
Sundays.
just want
If you need, I can go on a Sunday. I just leave earlier to make sure I'm home.
my
So we'll see.
Or unless we leave late, because I finish work at 12.
That's doable. I usually don't get down to like 1. So I go to fair so much. I don't like waking up early to go to fair unless I have to.
Unless it's opening weekend.
Oh, even opening weekend, I don't wake up to get there at Cannon. I haven't been to Cannon in like 5 years. But the Fantasy Fair weekend is the only weekend I get there early, and that's because I want to march in the parade, and I have to be there early to march in the parade. But right now, I think that's the weekend we're doing the Dragon Age meetup.
Yeah.
Which,
So-
for the record, if you're not there in time for me to march in the parade, I'm not meeting with you until afterwards.
What day is the dragon?
The 6th.
May 6th.
Okay, I
My
can go.
birthday weekend.
Yep.
I can go,
But-
Yay!
as long as it's after the 29th, because I work every Saturday except for 2 holidays in March.
Yay, May 6th.
Yeah,
So
as
does
long
that-
as it's also not my rotating weekend.
Yeah.
Because I'm still pretty new. I don't feel comfortable asking off until
I can drive
late
it, you
year.
can drive it.
Well, she finishes her dance, and she thanks you all very much. And she asks that you come back, and then at a later time to come watch another one.
I'm getting kicked out? What the hell?
You guys finished. She's done.
Okay. I want to stay.
Say goodbye to your friend.
No.
Bye. Let's go.
Help me.
Oleg just winks at you as you walk by, and when you yank that rope, it's untied.
Somehow I had a feeling.
No.
Nick is like, she's not our prisoner. She just has a habit of running off. And we don't want to lose her because it's an unfamiliar place. That's all.
He is friendly towards her, and he was okay towards him, but he is Dalish, and he's kind of like he doesn't really trust people, humans.
I belong with these people.
Not anymore.
Are you getting attached to Cassius?
You know.
What if she stays?
Tie it back around. And out we go.
Further down the row of entertainers, you see roll perception check. Is it called perception?
Yeah. Basically, it's a.
Oh wait, I need 2, 3 dice.
You roll all 3 and add your number, yeah.
Yeah.
Sasha got 11. Psyche got 7.
12.
10.
If you roll above 5,
24.
Oh, wait, what do I
Oh
add
wait,
that
wait.
with?
Yeah.
What do I add that with?
no, sorry,
number
18.
The number on perception.
Perception.
I added another 6 because
So-
I'm
Oh,
tired.
yeah.
Perception's 2, so I add
8
that.
and 12.
Add that to your roll.
So 14.
Okay. You know, anyone who rolled over a 5, you notice a small band like like a minstrel, and it's a small group of minstrels. So with a string instrument and a little drum and a little flute, right?
Enjoy.
And they're performing, and there's a lot of people dancing, and you see Wanda dancing with the villagers, and they're dancing traditional folk dance. So there's lots of clapping and shouting. Not that kind of clapping, more like stomping on the table loud,
Feraldins are weird.
It's like a drinking song, basically.
Feraldins are so weird.
Oh, idea.
yeah.
Should I put some music on?
And so, you notice Wanda, and there are other enchanters running around juggling and such.
Okay.
Just you push Wanda if you wanted. You go back to the stalls. So you can play games.
Let's go play games.
There's an archery game. Actually, are you gonna go?
Let's go check out that axe
Can
throwing
we challenge
competition.
who we fight in the melee pit?
Probably.
Is there what?
There's a sword fighting competition with wooden swords.
You want to go do our?
No, you're like, Acacius, let's give these people something to actually watch. As he's watching some little farm hands he's like, let's give them a real show. Come on.
Let's go check out that axe throwing competition.
You can do all of it. You can do that first, and then we'll do the archery, and then we do the axes.
You can tie
do you want
Psyche up
that?
to the pole.
You can tie Psyche to me. I'll keep an eye on her.
Alright, let's go.
All right. So
I'm gonna get my ass kicked,
yeah.
but at least it will be entertaining for these Feraldins. It's like, show them what real Templars fight like.
Oh great.
All right.
Men.
So you walk up, and the guy who's running it's like, oh, the two of you then.
Against each other?
All right, and he says, yeah, you know the rules. A nice, clean fight, just wooden swords. It actually doesn't have any rules in here. It's just dueling. So I guess first blood, which would be whoever lands the first hit on the body part, on the body. It's just swords. Doesn't look like there's any shields. So it's just swords. Any side
One-handed or two-handed swords?
Probably a one-handed sword.
Barrick would be so
It's probably like the ones
disappointed.
at Fair where it's like fencing.
Yeah,
Except for it's a melee pit, so you wouldn't have to do fencing stands.
yeah.
Because that'd be very
It's
religion.
it's not a pit. It's just a ring.
I know.
With
A little wooden ring where you can spar.
yeah. And so he signs you up. He hands you both your wooden swords, and he asks you to leave all your actual
Armor.
Well, getting them out of the armor would take a long time. He asked them.
Yeah.
He asked them to leave
The weapons.
your weapons and such. Because
shield.
Yeah, shields and stuff. Well, that's technically a weapon in the Templar's
yeah.
hand. The idea is not to hit flesh; it's just to hit up the person somewhere.
It's like a tap kind of thing.
Yeah, whoever gets the first blow.
Well, hold your weapons. Psyche.
And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to have you each
I
roll
can't hold his shield.
three rolls, and
I'll hold the shield.
and then I'll
Don't hold
compare
a
them.
sword either.
So I
Not.
need,
Nick probably has trouble holding Acacius' sword.
well,
Because he has.
Are you overcompensating?
He has a battle axe and a bastard
Nick
sword.
has 2 short swords, so I mean he's confident in what he does.
I need
Actually, Acacia
Alright.
would probably find the nearest wooden post or
See.
something and just grab his battle axe and go boom, stick it in there and go. That's where it's staying.
no.
Well, his sword.
Alright,
That's where it's
I'm gonna
staying.
let you guys roll what you usually would roll for whatever your skills are. So if you roll for strength and you roll for dex, right?
Well technically, I don't know. Because Nick is weird.
They're delicious. And highly nutritious.
My dex is higher. Or actually no, they're the
They got
same.
mayonnaise and mustard.
Well, they're the same,
With
it
egg
doesn't
yolk.
matter. And it's just a basic wooden sword. So I'm not gonna give you any bonuses for weapon bonuses.
Yeah,
just a
they're the
wooden
same.
sword.
So
Alright,
because I
I
statted
know
him
you're
to
gonna
be-
use strength in yours. I wasn't sure because of how you
yeah, no,
set it
because
up.
I had to roll up as a warrior, I didn't get any kind of dex bonus, so my dex and strength are actually the same.
Okay. Alright, so I want you to roll 3 times and add them up, so you first. Roll the first one. I'll get the rolls and then we'll describe it.
14. Oh well. Do I add the strength?
Yes, you had your strength.
18.
Okay. Okay, you said 18?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your dragon die?
Six. Sorry.
You roll first one.
Wow.
Is that a good wow or bad wow? Bad wow.
Come on, doesn't even have you roll 3 each, and I'll add average.
Don't drink and spar, guys. Yeah,
This was
that's
drinking too.
8.
What's your dragon die?
3.
Okay, next one. This is a good way to get us accustomed to kind of the idea of combat too, right?
Oh, that was bad.
That's more like
You're
it.
busy chuckling at him.
It's like, God, Nick, you rabbit.
12.
To be fair,
4.
Nick probably hasn't. They haven't been doing a lot of fighting since we found the mages.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, funny thing about that. Go ahead.
9.
Dragon die?
1.
Okay, last round.
I think we already know who's gonna win this, unless you're really lucky, sweetie.
This is me in every tabletop game. My dice are fine for role playing purposes, but when it comes to combat,
This is technically roleplay combat. Good.
17.
but any kind of combat, like it doesn't matter. Like if it's a diplomacy
too.
or perception or stealth, like those, I always do really well.
Alright.
Like when we had the perception check, I rolled 2 6s and a 5. There we go. That's better. 9, 10, 12. The dragon dice is 1.
I'm sorry, Nick. Like, I don't need to average them out. There's no context here.
There's no context. Like, I just went whack, and Nick was like, "Ow, God! What was that for?"
You last longer than that because you're trained, but you go back and forth and everyone's like cheering, yay, yay, you know, because it's exciting to see people who are actually trained.
You know what they're
You know what they're doing to in the
Plus,
ring.
we're also one-handed, so Nick is used
You're
to
off balance.
being able to push back.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but he's also at the same disadvantage because he doesn't have his shield.
yeah.
So it's
You're
kind of-
you're like a bastard sword and shield, right? That's right. Okay.
all right. So you're both off balance, and that's all right.
Yeah.
Makes it fair.
Okay, she just has to fight back instinct of going like this to block the sword hit.
Yeah,
Luckily it's a wooden sword.
yeah, but still,
But
they
you can tap
instantly
out.
lose.
Yeah.
That's tapping out because they get the first blow.
Yep. Yeah, it's really hard to resist doing that when you're used to having a shield.
Yeah. But after several, you're parrying. After several times, you just
Hard.
block it. You just land one right on his shoulder. Bang! You don't shatter the sword. It's not that hard of a hit. But
You lose.
Nick loses that fight. But it's not an embarrassing loss.
Nick wasn't doing it to win. He was doing it just because it's like these people are cheering for these farm boys with sticks. Okay.
You're very, very popular.
The Prince Charming helmet, right?
like that Jim Prince Charming, yeah. And
So it would be kind of gross because sweat.
yeah, well, everyone's wet. It's raining.
Yeah.
So you're
Extra gross.
probably shaking your hair and it's just like damn, bits just
like-
on your face.
Or you could do the Baywatch thing.
Take the helmet off.
Like as you all know, Nick is a showboat. Like any chance he's gonna get to show off to people, he's gonna be like, "Let's do the thing." Even if he loses, they still saw me lose.
They saw me lose
There's like
magnificently.
it looks like she's like
Psyche
She's-
is slightly
she's-
more terrified of Acacius.
she's smiling but rolling her eyes.
Good.
Let's
Honestly, though, if Acacia saw him showing off like right after that, and if he ever did that like
Just be like,
smile, he'd probably pat him on the back once and then just go
Shove him in the mud.
yes, and then just walk off, get Psyche back.
Nick is like, I wish they had a tournament. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's not that big of a fest.
No, if it were Red Clip, there'd be a tournament. But
Yeah, but you get like a little you get like 2 silver, right,
I'll take it.
for winning. What it is basically you sign up and you pay a small fee,
and the
you
winner gets to keep the fee.
You get a portion of the fee.
Yeah.
So like the 2 of you sign up, you pay like 10 silver, and you get like 5 of it. And they keep 5 of it because they don't need
so
that.
she was